To me, I think it's a bad influence.
Media makes drugs look good, but it's bad.
On TV, they make it look good, but it's really bad for you.
They keep showing drugs and stuff on TV, and a bunch of kids watch it.
That it's like okay and stuff because like they have like skins and like all those different shows about it.
TV shows that influence kids to do drugs.
Well, I think it's because like we're watching too many TV shows that have drugs in them and stuff, and we're not really thinking about what we're doing, and we don't know the harmful effects.
I would say there's a lot of TV shows, movies that definitely show some drug use. The news tells a lot of stories about things that happen when people using drugs, whether it's good or bad.
They put it in music videos.
Yeah, like alcohol, drugs, weed, all that is in the newest videos.
It's at the stores.
Right, and it's at the stores. And you see a lot of people do it.
Well, like they influence people to do stuff like famous people on their music videos. They be smoking and drinking and stuff, and young people think that it's okay to do it, but it's not.
Very big influence because they have commercials with drugs saying you do this, you'll be cool, and nowadays it's about reputation, how cool you are.
They're pressuring them to do drugs when they know it's not a good thing.
The influence that media has on young people using drugs is basically they're trying to say it's good, but it's not. It's harming your body and it's harming your lungs, especially if like you're an athlete. That's just gonna mess up your whole scholarship and everything. It's gonna mess up your life. Don't do it, kids.
First of all, students should not be actually doing drugs because it can actually hurt their lungs and can possibly make them die.
Well, they can say no to drugs.
Kids need to be able to say no and walk away.
Stay away from other people that do drugs.
Stay away from drug dealers and your local drug dealers.
Don't hang around people that do drugs, and if that's one of your friends, then that probably should be your friend.
Not offering and stay away from it.
They could stay away from people that's trying to peer pressure them into things, and if anybody asks them, if they're at a party or something and asks them to try something, just say no, I don't do that.
Stop hanging around people who are involved in drugs. If their family members are into drugs, probably not be around them as much as
And promote them to not do drugs.
Don't be by other people that sell them.
They stay away from them and not do them and not be influenced and have peer pressure by people that is doing.
You can protect yourself by doing something else, like playing sports or something.
Be in sports, in basketball teams, join basketball teams, football, hockey.
And stay active for 60 minutes a day, play sports.
They can persuade other friends not how bad it is to use drugs.
I think that they could tell them not to do it and just believe that they're not going to do it.
Well, you could persuade your friends not to use the drugs because they're harmful, and then they have to take health class so they can go see all the harmful effects.
Young people, they can basically tell their friends it's not wrong. Don't try to act cool and try to fit in.
Stay away from it and convince their other friends to stay away from it.
I don't know.
Well, first of all, the parents cannot do drugs.
I want to have alcohol available, reachable children, so that's all.
Parents can tell their children about the consequences of using drugs.
Teach their kids what drugs can do to them.
Just talk to them about drugs and tell them not to use them.
They talk to them about it, about how bad it is,
and what it could do to their life.
Conversation with them and tell them to make the right choices so they won't go to jail.
Parents need to be knowledgeable about the science of drugs, talk to their children about the fact that it's bad for their health as well as it's illegal.
Parents can make sure that they hang with their children. They can also know who their children are hanging with, and also ask questions and have kids ask the parents questions.
Parents can talk to their kids about the dangers of drugs, and they can also be a positive role model.
They can hide all cigarettes or alcohol or drugs if they're using them. They can stop doing it or tell their kids to not do it. Well, they can tell them the harmful effects of them and influence them not to use them.
I think the best protection is education. If you talk to your children about the harmful effects of drugs, that's the best way to prevent them from using them.